Hey, son or daughter. Excited to speak to you today once again. I learned an incredible lesson, and I think it's one I'll never forget. And I'll probably be talking to you about this in 15 years anyway. But it's something stupid that turned into something awesome. At the firm that I was working at, I was actually just seeing people leave my department left and right. And I was like, man, are they eventually going to close it down? What's going to happen here? And I took one job interview at another company. The thing is, I took the interview at the company and I took it in this room that has a huge echo. Eventually, someone found out about it and they told HR, or then, I mean, it's not a big firm, but at the end of the day, the vice president of the company found out about it. And he pulled me aside and he asked me, how I was feeling about the firm. And I was like, oh, it's just a lot of work, but we're pulling through. He was like, no, like, how are you really feeling about it? And I think I should have picked up on it, but I didn't. Well, a few hours later, he pings me. He's like, hey, can we talk? And he tells me that he found out that I had interviewed for that I had taken an interview for another firm while I was at the office. And I mean, any other person would have just like fired me, honestly, because that's an employee that's not really willing to be there. But the truth is, that wasn't my case. I was just so concerned because I saw so much instability within my department. Um, when I told him that, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, this guy is a VP. He's probably the single most person I respect in the field of just sales and building companies. And he actually apologized to me. He apologized to me for not seeing things and not making me feel as valued as I should be. And he explained to me just the value that I bring to the firm. But more importantly, he explained to me just how valuable the contribution that I bring to the firm is to just the department. And it just gave me a whole new perspective. And, he made some promises on that conversation, and I saw every one of the promises come to light. And it's just been a few weeks. It taught me an amazing lesson. One of just honesty. You know what? If I look back, I wish I would have just gone to him from the beginning and just said, hey, this is how I feel, or this is what I see is going on. And I really regret that. I, because that is what he deserved, honestly. I should have just gone to him and told him. But two, I definitely didn't get what I deserved. I mean, I ended up getting grace. Any other employer would have just fired me. But he taught me probably one of the greatest lessons that I've learned with employees that do bring great contribution to firms is, if you value an employee and he understands it, or he or she understands it, like, they're going to be willing to build and make a great company. And since then, I mean, I feel like the department's changed. We've had so much fun. There's Outlook. There's just, it's like we're working at a whole new company. Um, and honestly, I'm really proud to be there. Really happy to be there. I commute an hour and a half a day to get there, and it feels like it's totally worth it. Um, I want you to remember this story because if you can always be honest with the people that are leading you, I think, especially when you see things that aren't the best, I think if they're great leaders, they're going to take it into account and they're going to make it right. But two, offer grace to those that you see a ton of potential in, because those are the people that I feel like will eventually rise and really become amazing leaders in whatever industry they're in. I can't wait to meet you, son or daughter, and I can't wait to tell you this story in 15 years, probably once again.